to come to Kenya, just know that the weather here is actually cold.
I like weather where you could like dress just about any way you want.
Yeah, I
It's
like.
like it's not forced
weather.
on you. You know what I'm saying? Like right now here in Texas, it's forced on us. You can't
It's
put on
very
anything.
forced.
Just
It's-
about. You gotta
no,
just sit out here outside with a fan and and that's it.
Just go outside in your underwear.
With an ice cube on your forehead. It's so hot.
Child, the ice cube ain't gonna make it outside.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right?
Yes.
Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
The number one thing that really shocked me when I entered Kenya, as in when this my two-leg waka come up for the airport, enter Kenya.
So officially, welcome to Kenya.
Thank you. The one thing that really shocks me is the driving. The right-handed driving.
Oh.
Even till dates, if I still call Uber and want to enter Uber, I still walk to the right-hand side to enter.
Man.
Meanwhile, in Kenya, as in the driver have to sit on the right side. You know, in Nigeria, when you as a passenger, you're going to sit on the right side, while the driver sits on the left side. But in Kenya, the driver sits on the right side, while you as a passenger, you sit on the left side. If you stay different, as in even till date, I will still walk to the right hand side to sit. Then I'll be like, oh, I forgot I'm in Kenya. Sometimes I get carried away and I'll be telling the driver to follow the right way. Meanwhile, he's actually following the right way. So this is one of the, as in the number one culture shock in Kenya as a Nigerian. So if you're coming to Kenya, just prepare your mind. If you're coming to Kenya from Nigeria especially, and you intend to drive, just know that it's gonna take a while for you to fix your mind.
You gotta fix
your mind. For you to fix your unconscious mind, because even if you're conscious, how long are you going to be conscious? Just imagine, it takes just a few seconds for accident to happen. Just imagine you're cruising, playing music, and before you know, you're cruising on the right hand side. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be cruising on the left hand. Oh my God. So let's move to number.
That's why we said we're not driving.
I can't do that, bro.
When we come nowhere, nope. Uber. If I have to hire a driver, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not getting.
Can't get too comfortable behind that wheel because you're gonna definitely be driving like you're back at home, and the whole time everybody honking at you and they ain't saying hello. They said hello.
But two, let's say after the airport, after this experience, now inside the city of Nairobi, because that was my first county when I entered Kenya. So when you enter the city, now you're about to spend money, you want to buy a SIM card, you want to exchange some money, you want to do this thing. So I stayed more than a month in Kenya without knowing how Kenya currency looks like. That's the culture shock. I stayed more than a month in Kenya without touching their, as in physical cash. The only thing I was using was M-Pesa. You know, when you're in Nigeria, you want to get some money, you go to POS, you withdraw some money, some cash. But over here, the most popular means of payment is M-Pesa. Your phone number is your account number. So all the money, you install it in your M-Pesa, in your phone number. So if you want to make payments, it's very easier. It's just M-Pesa, just like you're doing Cash App. You just send the money, it's so easy. And that is what I have been using for more than a month. My first 1 month in Kenya. One day I was like, you know, I need to know how Kenyan currency actually looks like. So I went out and actually withdrew Kenyan currency. Just to know how the money actually looks like. So So when you're coming in, just know that the best way to, there's no need for you to carry cash around.
Hey, but you ain't gonna lie though, like that's hard. That's an easy way of just transferring money over to people and getting the job done instead of doing all that shuffling and how much I owe you. Like I just feel like boop 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 boop, send it over, you got it.
Yeah, especially in countries where the exchange rate is a little bit higher,
and it actually costs more to change the value over. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I still would want to know what the currency look like wherever I'm going. Okay, he taught us something. Y'all didn't tell us that.
Yeah, that's different. I like that though.
How many other countries do this?
Put it in the comment section.
Yeah.
So of payment, you don't even need to use your bank card, your ATM card. Just register for M-Pesa. And the one good thing about M-Pesa is that, do you know that a Kenyan was the founder of M-Pesa? Many countries now are using it. If you go to Ghana, they're using it, mobile money, Momo, which is run by MTN. But the founder of that idea, that means of payments, was a Kenyan man. The M is for mobile, then Pesa means money, which means mobile money. So when you go to a place like Rwanda, mobile money, that's Momo, is being used widely. When you go to Ghana, they use it. But the founder of this idea is from Kenya. So there are so many brilliant people who happen to be from Kenya. So that's my number 2 culture shock in Kenya. And the number 3 is the weather. Kenyan weather is more like European weather. Even I hardly wear something short these days, especially in Nairobi, Nakuru, Eldoret. Kisumu is actually not too cold. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. Nairobi and most of these places, they are so, even when there is sun, you still feel that coldness. So the weather here, for me, I love it. For some of you who don't like hot weather,
it's not cold.
In case you're coming to Kenya or you're planning to come to Kenya, just know that the weather here is actually cold.
I like weather where you could like dress just about any way you want.
Yeah, I
it's
like
it's not forced on you. You know what I'm saying? Like right now here in Texas, it's forced on us. You can't put on anything just about. You gotta just sit out here outside with a fan and and that's it.
Just go outside in your underwear
with an ice cube on your forehead. So hot.
Child, the ice cube ain't gonna make it outside.
Man, you cook it outside, grill it, man, everything.
Place in Nigeria you can feel this kind of weather is when you go to Obudu Mountain Resorts. Yeah, that's the place you have this kind of weather, this kind of Kenyan weather in Nigeria. Or you go to Plateau State in Jos. That's where you have, although Jos, when it's hot, is extremely too hot. And when it's cold, it's very cold. So those are places. But in Nairobi, it's always cold, as in, just have to, it's cold, yes. So the number 4 on this culture shock video is pepper.
Come through with it.
In Kenya, they call it pili pili. Pili pili. So number 4 is pepper. So if you're a kind of person, if you're in Nigeria, I know you are that kind of person who like to see pepper in your food.
Yes.
Just know that you will be carrying extra pepper in your bag, or you must be cooking what you eat. Okay. You know, even me, sometimes when I go out to buy food, I buy ugali, I buy takeaway, I come back, I still buy extra pepper. So I come back, I grind the pepper or cut the pepper, I put inside the goat stew or goat soup or whatever they call it. So the thing is that, the truth is that the food in Kenya is definitely different from the food in Nigeria, if not.
So we here, because I feel like what I just heard them say is that they carry the pepper in their bag.
Yeah.
And we carry Tabasco sauce in ours.
Yes.
So I feel like, you know, in this house, I feel like since we had our little girl, like the pepper food has to be separated dishes now. Yeah. So the Tabasco sauce cabinet is really full.
Yes.
Because we can't make it too hot on the stove and then we serve it and they can't eat and enjoy it because it's, you know, taste buds can't, you know, take the pepperness. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we keep hot sauce in our bag.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. So we here.
Yeah.
In West Africa as a whole. Because even where they sell normal tomatoes, cabbage, where they sell all those things, you find it difficult to see any of them who sell pepper. It's even difficult because they know that they don't use it. So you can hardly see people who sell it. So you must ask 3, 4, 5 stores for you to see where you can buy pili pili pepper.
Who the pili pili plug?
Kenyans don't eat pepper, so you hardly even see it to buy. And when you see it to buy, it's actually very, very cheap, very affordable, because they don't use it. So if you're a kind of person that loves pepper, just know this and know peace. Because even to Kenyans themselves, sometimes if they want to insult you in the comment section, they'll be like, Nigerians eat pepper. As in, whenever I see that comment, I'll be like, what do we suppose to eat? What do we suppose
We're
to
gonna bring it in the bag, it's fine.
So if you're coming to Kenya, just know that you have to have your own pepper.
Okay.
You understand?
Nothing wrong with that.
If possible, you can buy takeaway. On your way home, you will buy pili pili pepper. Last but not the least, as in, just the same as the pepper, this one boils down to food. Like I said earlier, the food in Kenya, even in most East African countries I've visited, the food in those countries are very different from the food you see in Nigeria or even West Africa as a whole. For example, there are food that Nigerians cannot do without. Food like cassava, because with cassava, you can get so many things. You can get fufu, you can get gari, you know. The other thing again is yam. You can get pounded yam, you can get porridge yam, you can get fried yam, you can get boiled yam and red oil. You can get boiled yam and sauce. But in Kenya, Kenyans don't even know what yam is. They don't even know what cassava is. So I'm being serious about it because that was what shocked me. So I'm adapting to the situation, but I was shocked. There is no yam in Kenya. Nothing like cassava products. As in, of course, obviously no fufu. Nothing like gari. You cannot see gari. You cannot see fufu. The only thing you can see are made of corn. That's maize. That's things like ugali. So if you're in Kenya and you love eating swallow, I'm talking about amala, fufu, eba, pounded yam, semovita. If you like eating all those things, so when you are in Kenya, just know that you got to substitute those things with ugali. Yes. So there are some places you go to, you eat ugali, you are going to love it. But there are some places you go to, the ugali be like yam. For some of us who don't chew ugali, I've never chewed ugali because I have to swallow it. So for some of us who have to swallow it, you have to need excess water because you have to touch your hand in water, you press it, make sure that it gets soft.
Okay.
But there are some you buy, they are very soft, easy to swallow in case you don't chew. So these are the things that shocked me when I entered Kenya.
We're gonna stop right there. You guys check your channel out, Myrie, show some love, man. I feel this pain though, like when you go to different locations, you know what I'm saying, and they don't got the food that you used to.
That's how we are.
That's how we are.
That's how we are.
That's how we going through.
Yeah, but we have learned like we can't be like that when we travel. You know, you're traveling to a new place for a new experience, so learn their foods.
100%.
You know, that's 100%. A part of experiencing their culture. Yeah. So
let
us know some foods that Kenya is well known for. We have checked out a few of y'all videos, food videos, but for our community who would like to know as well what they should be expecting in Kenya, let us know. And if you are a foreigner or African from a different part of Africa, let us know your culture shocks in Kenya if you visited. All right, so we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.